Long Beach City College presents the Academic Challenge Bowl. Join us as teams from 6 local high schools compete for cash prizes and the coveted Challenge Bowl. Now, here's your host, Dan Reddington.
And solve the one.
Hey, thank you very much. Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Reddington, and no, this is not the Academic Challenge Bowl, but an incredible simulation. We are in our 5th year here in the Academic Challenge Bowl, brought to you from the studios at Long Beach City College. And it has been an exciting 5 years. We have won several prestigious cable awards. Come on over here and let me show you some of the awards that we've won. This is just a few. This is a Woody. This is a Lakewood Award for Cable Excellence. This is this is a Long Beach one that's called an LB. These are some of the LBs, the lovely Queen Mary right here. They're just some of them. We think we've won about 12 or 13, but what's absolutely exciting is that this year we were nominated for a National ACE Award, an award for cable excellence. Out of over 1,000 entrants, we're one of the 5 finalists, so we're very excited about that national recognition. And what we thought we'd do here in our 5th year, our 50th week of programming, we thought we would give you a behind-the-scenes look at all of the people and all the hard work that goes into making the Academic Challenge Bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you up to the brains of the operation, up into the master control room to our producer-director, Steve Clayton. Hi, Steve.
Ready? Hi, Dan. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you tonight?
We're doing really good.
All right.
We'd like to show you, you and everybody else, what happens up here in the control room. This is what we call the brains of the operation. This is where all the inputs come in. This is where we take care of the cameras, we switch them, we fly the questions in, we turn the lights on and off, we do the sound, we count it down. This is where all those things happen, Dan. And I'd like to let everybody up here let you know who they are and just what they do, because they're a real talented group of people. And
well,
I'd like
Steve, I and the folks at home would love to meet them.
Would you like that?
Yeah,
Dan?
I sure would.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's start with the audio person.
Okay.
Does an excellent job. We'll come right over here and we'll meet our audio person.
Hello, and hi, Dan.
Hey, how are you?
My name's Michael Kern, and I do provide
Michael.
the audio for the show that we do here, and I am in charge of coordinating all the different sound effects and also rolling in the sound for this.
And you keep my voice coming out nice and clearly. Why don't we show the folks at home what would happen if I were in the middle of something and you were to turn down that microphone? What would happen at home? See what? This is terrible. I sound like the Bee Gees all of a sudden.
Exactly.
All right, thank you, Mike. You do a great job.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Metz. I do 2 speed round sounds, none of which I'm going to show you. You're going to have to watch the show. How are you doing, Dan, by the way?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you.
You look certainly wonderful on this black and white terrific
Well, thank you.
monitor.
You know, your hair looks great like that, by the way.
You think you like
I do, I like it.
I'm glad that was for you. Anyways, I do 2 speed round sounds, and I'm going to toss the mic over to graphics.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Jason, and I do the graphics, and I can do stuff like this, just a push of a button.
Uh-huh. Whoa! Ow!
Whoa, isn't that amazing? Just
Yikes.
one button does all
And you
that.
just push that one button there?
You got it.
Push it again. Let's see what happens. Whoa! Ah! Thank you, Jason. I needed that.
You bet, Dan. Now I'm going to hand you over to Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Dan. Hi, my name's Julie Correa, and I'm assistant producer. And I do a lot of the preparation before the game.
Yes, Julie helps me out a lot with getting the questions organized and typing up any ones that are misspelled or anything like that, and so we can read them
I do
properly.
my best. Here's an example of one that I do. And can you see that there, Dan?
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
That's one we have for tonight's show, actually.
That's right.
All right, I
hope no one
recognize
saw
it from the
answers there.
run-through.
And also, I fill in a lot of positions, too, here. Right now, I'm going to help Sharon do the graphics, and so here we go.
Thank you, Julie.
Hi, Dan.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Sharon Clinton, and what I do is when a category is read, I bring up the question, and Jeff Williams flies it in.
So when we see the question on the air at home, right before it goes whoosh and comes in, you're the person who brings it up on the screen for us.
I'm the one that brings it up.
All
That's
right.
correct.
Thank you, Sharon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Dan. My name is Dan O'Brien, and I am the tape operator. I have 3 machines here and a machine up there that I operate to tape the show. Thank you.
All right, and that requires a certain amount of manual dexterity, doesn't it, Dan?
Absolutely.
I was noticing
I have 10 fingers to prove it.
I noticed that 2 of them are especially muscular. Can you explain why that's so?
Well, it just takes a lot of practice and hard work and dedication.
Beautiful. That's
you.
what we like here on the Challenge Bowl.
You
Thank
bet.
you, Dan.
Okay.
Whoa. Hi, Dan. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm Dave Horwitz, the assistant director. I help out.
Dave?
Yes.
Hold all calls, would you?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
You got it. And basically what I do is I make sure that the time's going, I make sure the questions are right. You know, I moved up from the speed round last year. It can happen.
It can happen.
Got my own desk here, and
You
I say,
can.
I say everything twice, basically. Or Steve says it, and I repeat it. So
Steve says it and you repeat it?
That's right.
Steve says it and you repeat it?
That's right.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. That's pretty much what I do. And we'll see y'all later.
Okay, goodbye.
Hi, Dan.
Hey.
My name is Jeff Williams. I am the technical director for the show.
A lot of buttons there, Jeff.
There is a whole lot here.
A
What
lot
I
of
get to do is I can, bring you in full frame. I can turn you upside down.
Sure.
I can move you right back up and put you back in the monitor where you belong.
Oh.
So I can pretty much do anything I need to do here. And here's our video guy right next to me.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, also, Jeff's like the engineer here who makes sure that we say we need a buzzer. Jeff says, I can make a buzzer. I can make it buzz. So thanks, Jeff.
How you doing, Dan?
I'm doing pretty well.
My name is David Ford, and I'm in charge of the video control, which consists of maintaining the colors and the white balances for the viewers to see you.
Aha. How am I looking today?
Better.
Better than in real life.
Yeah, you look pretty good.
I'm actually a very pale, gray-haired man, but
Well,
thanks
see,
to Dave's
that's my
wizardry.
job to give you a little color.
All right, thank you, Dave.
Hi, my name is Darren Gaber, and I'm in charge of lighting.
Hey, Darren. And let's see what would happen if you maybe made the studio go black for one quick sec.
There we go.
Ooh. Oh, it's a lot cooler in here all of a sudden.
I'll leave the light on you. Don't want to put you in the dark.
All right, thank you, Darren.
Hi, Dan. I'm John.
Hi,
the
John.
other half of the lighting technicians.
Oh, it's that complicated, huh?
We need about 4 hands to do what we got to do here. So this is
Sure,
the
I
most
know.
important part.
All right. Hey, if it ain't lit, they can't see it at home.
That's right.
That's
and
right.
We got to keep you very uncomfortable, too.
I appreciate it. I've
right.
lost 10 pounds since the first week of the show.
Hey, the best diet you can go on.
That's right.
All right.
Thank you.
Back to Steve.
All right, as you
Hey,
can,
Steve, a lot of people
Hey.
crammed in that little room there, huh?
and and they're all really talented. They're all really good. And you know what else is great is we have just as many of these kind of people out there with you.
Well, Steve,
and I'd like everybody to give you a chance to introduce those people, and maybe we can meet them.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve, why don't you bring the camera right down in here, and I'll go around
Watch
the room.
this,
And we'll...
camera 3. Go ahead and zoom in on that monitor. Ready, 1, and dissolve to 1.
Oh, look at that. The magic of television, ladies and gentlemen. I'm now out of the monitor and back to real life. I was feeling a little bit squished in that monitor. We have several people down here on the floor that you can't see, but they're the people who provide the buzzes, who tell me whether the question is correctly answered or not, who keep the score, who keep track of who last correctly answered a question. They're all very important. The camera operators, of course, are down here, and without them, you wouldn't even see us. So let's go around and meet all them. We'll start over here. Hello.
Hi, Dan. I'm Yadira, and I'm the assistant stage manager down here. I help Angel whenever she needs help, and I also help Dana downstairs.
And you also help me when sometimes I go, who last answered the question correctly, and you and Angel yell out, Mike, or Toby, or
Yeah,
something
there
like
you go.
that.
Right.
All right, thank you, Yadira.
You're welcome.
Hi, Al.
Hi, Dan.
How are you?
Oh, pretty good.
All right, now you're a very important person to the whole production of this show, aren't you?
Oh, sure. I bring the cookies and the cakes.
The cookies and the cake. This is Al Haywood, and
I help raise the money, and the staff helps spend it. So that's kind of my role. I handle all the financial matters that deal with the program.
And you also make sure that we have 100 questions for every show, and speed round questions. You make sure that they're there. And
yeah.
All right,
And I
you're
push
sort of
everybody.
You're the liaison between the high schools and the show, also, aren't you? You keep track of the coaches, make sure everybody knows when the games are.
We keep everybody in our second studio downstairs happy prior to the show, and try to make arrangements for them so they're comfortable.
A lot of people may not realize that we have the audience waits downstairs in a second room, and there's a big screen projector down there, and when you hear the audience yelling and screaming, because this studio is the size it is, we can't fit them all in here, but they're downstairs, and Al makes sure that they're sort of like a hospitality hostess down there, and does
Sort
a
of
great
our
job.
green room or
That's
whatever.
right. All right, thank you, Al. Let's go on over here to Doug.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Doug.
I'm Doug Rader, and I'm camera 2, and I cover Team A.
Okay, you covered Team A now.
Yeah.
What exactly does it mean you covered Team
well,
A?
I get close-ups, reaction shots, and full team shots.
Do you also, during the speed round, when we have one team over the other, is that your camera on one of those two?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Doug. Hey, how long have you been with the show? Like 3, 4 years now, haven't you? 3 years. All right. Hello. We have a couple of beautiful women over here in the corner.
Hello.
We'll start with you. Hello.
Hi, I'm Dana.
Hi, Dana. And you do my makeup.
I sure do.
Dana makes sure that I look younger than I actually am, and she does a good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Hi, I'm Silvana Perrone, and I'm camera 4. And what I do is do some close-ups and tight shots of the whole team, or both teams. And I come in at the beginning and the end of the show and during the commercials.
When we come back from halftime, too, that's you, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. Now, this is our table. Let's get a scan of this table, shall we, John? Look at these guys sitting here ready to go. This is really, I mean, Steve considers himself the brains of the show, but I consider these guys the brains of the show because they keep me in line and they give me the sounds, correct answer, wrong answer. Let's see. Let's meet each one of them.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Joel.
I'm Joel Cutler, one of the full-time media producers here, but I'm, for 5 years, have been the presiding judge of the show, and it's my job to, you know, carefully work with Dan and give the right answer. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer. The right answer. And that's just about it. And sometimes I tease him by playing with my keyboard.
And Joel, when there's a question about whether it's right or wrong and I look to you for help, what do you do for me?
Sometimes we go, we have different answers.
Thank you, Joel.
Sure.
Hi, Dan. I'm Joseph Hall, and I do sound effects. Usually the second half of the right answer. If I can get up here, right?
That's for the correct answer?
That's the correct answer.
Uh-huh.
Time's up.
Ooh, okay. End of the round. Thank you, Joe. That lets me know that it's, I always never know whether it's the end of the round or time for the speed round or time for a commercial, but I hear that noise and I have to say something.
Hi, Dan. I'm Richard Casano. I'm
Hey, Richard.
Game Board Effects, and when a contestant asks for a category, I ring the bell and flash the category sign.
And you also are the person who, right before we come back from the half, when we've had a category change, and I forget to look, he always, right before we come on the air, goes,
Not too
history
much.
became geography,
Once in a
and I
while,
appreciate that
yeah.
help.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Richard.
Anytime.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Jerry.
I'm Jerry Harding, and I'm in charge of game board effects here, and I do the bonus rounds, which everybody likes to get.
Oh, yeah.
And we also do the chase during the commercials, and well, that's about it.
The chase, what's that actually?
Well, that's actually the flashing lights that you see on the game board.
Oh, there you go.
And they're real nice when the lights are out. So anyway, we have a lot of fun. Thanks.
Thank you, Jerry.
Hi, I'm Tim T. Boom, and I'm the lockout guy.
The lockout guy?
That's right. Don't let this little box fool you. There's a lot of power in this. Now, if we could have Phil demonstrate, basically when the contestants are standing up, they try to buzz in. Now, lockout is designed to keep them from buzzing in before the right time, and they can look at the sign over there.
All right.
So go ahead, Phil, try and...
Whack that. There it is.
There you
so when
go.
he puts it down, it goes in.
Correct.
Okay,
There you
thank
go.
you. Thank you very much.
Hi, Dan.
Hey.
I'm Mike Kurlagon, and I basically run the computer that tabulates the score and try to keep the score straight. I get my cues from the judge over there, Joel Cutler, and I've never been bribed yet.
He let you know you've never been bribed yet. Well, that's
Never
about
yet.
to change, I think. We're getting towards the finals.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Jim.
I'm camera 1, Jim Siegel, and I'm your personal cameraman.
You are my personal cameraman, but you're more than that, aren't you? You're
I'm
my
kinda your
personal
fashion-
grooming consultant.
Grooming consultant, fashion consultant, psychologist.
Jim zooms in on me before every show and says, Dan, your hair's getting a little too long.
And trim your nose hair.
Thank you, all that stuff. Thank
Sure.
you, Jim. I appreciate it. Hey, who's this?
Hi.
Hi, Angel.
And I'm the lower deck captain. Yes, I am the lower deck captain of this ship. Crewmates? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, but moving on. I do just about almost everything.
You're the floor manager.
That's right.
Yeah, very important
I'm the
job.
gal who tells Dan what he needs to know.
That's right.
When he needs to know it and how he needs to know
30 seconds, 20
All right?
seconds,
Exactly.
wrap it
I'm
up.
the time gal and just about everything else.
How we took away one of her duties this year. She
I
used
know,
to
I
toss me that T-shirt
I
at the
was
end
so
of the game, but
devastated.
she hurt her shoulder,
Yeah,
rotator cuff, so now we keep it up here in
It's
the
getting
front.
better. It's getting better.
She does a
It's
real
getting
good job. Thank you, Angel.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Philip Lopez,
Philip Lopez. Welcome, Philip.
and I do the unboard
That's right.
for the people downstairs.
Right. You're the person who makes sure that everyone downstairs knows when the sign comes on that they're supposed to hoot and holler for their team. You do a
right.
heck of a job. Thank you, Philip. We have a couple other people that you haven't been able to see yet because they've been the ones bringing me to you live. Hello.
Hi, I'm Royce Taylor, normally working with camera 3, which is responsible for close-ups and medium shots of both teams.
What are you doing now?
Right now, I'm helping John with this cable.
Running the cable so that none of us trip over it and that he
Yes.
gets all these pictures.
One of the important jobs of the show, yes.
All right. Thank you, Royce.
Thank you.
And this gentleman here, hey, John.
Hi, Dan. How you do? I'm
How's
John
your shoulder?
Dawes. Right now, I'm doing handheld for you. Usually, I'm up in the video room helping Dave out, doing some video for you.
How's your shoulder holding up?
Oh, it's always fine. This
Yeah?
one's, you know, typically when I get this off my shoulder, I walk a little bit like this, but it's okay, you know. It grows back. Some people say, what hump, you know, but I don't.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, there's a part for the Hunchback of Notre Dame coming up at the Long Beach
Oh,
Civic
good.
Light Opera,
Yeah?
so maybe you'll be perfect for that.
Might be a paying gig.
There
huh?
you go. Maybe it would be. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Dan.
All right, hey, that's it from down here in the studio. As I told you, we're in our 5th year. We're celebrating the nomination for the ACE Award, but we're also celebrating that tonight, right here in the studio, we are taping our 50th show. And so we got a cake. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, look at that beautiful cake. We are celebrating 50 shows. Who would have thought back in 1988 when we started the Centennial Challenge Bowl that we'd be 5 years on and 50 shows? So we want to thank all of you for supporting the Challenge Bowl, all of you for watching, all of you schools and coaches and students and everybody. From all of us here at the Academic Challenge Bowl, bye-bye!